Well, today we are in Frankfurt International Airport,
Yeah?
and we have a flight on an Airbus A350 with Lufthansa today. Never gone on an A350 before, never gone on Lufthansa, so have high expectations. Recently flown on the 787 Polish Airlines, so I'll compare to that a lot. And hopefully I'll get a trip report out soon with that. I also went with Polish Airlines with the E175 to Kiev, Ukraine back in November. So I'm missing some clips of that, but hopefully I can find it and put it together pretty soon. So Frankfurt Airport with the Lufthansa section, actually very, very nice. Get to see the row of Airbus A350s there. Another one being towed to the gate. They do that often at the airports to save fuel when relocating planes, so they don't need to start up the engines and everything like that. But here we are going to the plane, and as you get closer you can really see the size of this, especially the engines. What I love about the European airports is the jet bridges having glass. You can look out of it. Very rare in the United States to see that. But wow, their business class looks very nice, to say the least, and their premium economy, very nice. If you want to see an Iberia premium economy Tripreport, go check out the card up on top. I flew on, and it was a rather interesting experience. So here I am on the best seat of the plane. Look at that, no seat in front of me, exit row. But I also don't need to worry about people standing in front of me because it's still the second row. So I could have my bag there if I want to put my feet up. Got the tray table on the side there. Of course, the TV's inside the armrest with the remote, and then also got a international power outlet there. No cup holder though for this seat, but honestly with all the extra legroom it's totally worth it. So you see no custom air vents, but you do have a reading light which is non-adjustable, so not very optimal. You can see in the A350 the new screens there for to show when not to use electronic devices. Seats do recline, however the person behind me did not like when I reclined and he started banging on the chair a little bit, so had a little bit of a feud there. What do you think about reclining? Post down in the comments below. I think for international flights one should be able to recline just a little bit, but it's my opinion. So we are backing out of Frankfurt. It's a relatively long taxi, but we went past that row of Airbus A350s like you'll see in a second, so I enjoyed it. Also great with this plane are cameras. Never had that with Iberia. So 787 has cameras, and this is cameras as well. And so I love the cameras, especially if you get trapped in the middle seat. Cameras are great.
Öffnen Sie die Staufächer über Ihren Sitzen immer vorsichtig, damit keine Gegenstände herausfallen können. Nutzen Sie in der Economy und Premium Economy Class zum Verstauen des Handgepäcks auch den Platz unter den Vordersitzen. Schließen Sie jetzt Ihren Sicherheitsgurt und ziehen Sie ihn fest. Um sich wieder loszuschnallen, brauchen Sie den Verschluss des Gurtes nur anzuheben. Da unerwartet Turbulenzen auftreten können, sind
Pull the mask down fully to start the flow of oxygen. As a result, more masks will fall from the cabin ceiling. Cover your mouth and nose with the mask and secure it by pulling the elastic strap over your head. Then help any children and fellow passengers who require assistance. There is a life vest at every seat. In business class and premium economy class, you will find your life vest under the armrest. In economy class, your life vest.
Cabin crew, prepare for departure.
moment I start recording is when an announcement comes, so that was a little unlucky there. But hey, look at the view. Very nice. You gotta appreciate the Airbus A350 wing. It's just fantastic. Better than the 787 wing in my opinion. Aerodynamics, that didn't better. So you also get that little monitor on top there for the seats. Useful for, just to store the flight information. They don't do any movies or anything anymore. You also get earphones by Lufthansa, so that's nice if you forget them. I think everybody at this point brings their own because no one knows how bad these are, but better than nothing. So the great thing about the extended legroom or armrest table is that you can divide it in two to have your drinks, so that's nice. So here is the meal. Obviously, because Lufthansa, I got some beer, but some pasta, meat sauce, or it wasn't meat sauce because they wanted the same as vegetarians, so just pasta, carrot cake. I'm looking at the view while I'm eating it, so not that much. The food really was mediocre compared to other stuff. Mediocre, actually, I'd say bad a little bit. So bad stars on Lufthansa for that, except for the beer, but yeah. So you see it's pretty dark at the cabin. That's because they force everyone to shut their window blinds. And that's the one thing which is not great compared to the 787 where you can dim the windows and still see outside. So these are just traditional good old-fashioned window blinds. So I get to see nothing outside except for the camera. So here's the interactable map on the Lufthansa screen, the personal IFE devices. And the selection of movies wasn't that extensive compared to other airlines like Iberia. But you get a USB port, illuminates in the dark. And they also have a two-prong. You get the option of using one prong or two prongs for your audio jack.
Alright, hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. This is one part of the Tripreport that I can talk because we're in the bathroom, so I don't care what it... People won't have any noise complaints, so rather clean. They got the UV lighting because it's the A350. You know, we got that laying around, but that's someone else's fault. No window. I thought the A350 has windows, but must be mistaken for some other plane. What's good about Lufthansa, they got the toilet seat covers. I don't know if you want to trust those. And they got little cups with the Lufthansa logo on them. So I'll take this home. Thank you very much. One thing is that this is difficult to operate. I mean, you should just be able to press a button and it goes out, but that doesn't happen. So I don't know what's up with that, but... Coat hanger. Ashtray. Don't know if you use that though. Yeah, that's the bathroom.
So that was my non-waste-over part, so I hope you enjoyed that. This is just a stroll through the cabin here. See, the mood lighting's kind of whack, but it is what it is. Get your iPad, not your iPad, your eye mask on, you're all good. So the best seat of the plane. So you can see I put my backpack there and then an inflatable pillow. That's like perfect business class footrest. So pretty great to see it. Well, everybody else, like that guy, just laying his head on the seat of the guy in front of him. It's just, yeah. Now this meal sucked, I gotta be honest. So this is all they give you for your breakfast, your pre-departure meal. And it was the worst sandwich I will say it, the worst sandwich I've had in my life. 1 star for Lufthansa for food, and the 1 star is generous because that's the 1 star's coming from they gave us food. So, yeah, Lufthansa International, not great food for economy class. Service though was awesome, I gotta say. Service was 5 stars. I loved the people. They were like, "Oh, you're doing a Tripreport? How nice! Let me give you extra stuff like that." No business class meal though. They didn't give me that. So here we are arriving now in Chicago. I love when the plane goes through the clouds. It's one of the most fun things. So I'll just let you enjoy that. There's the Northwestern University football stadium there in Evanston, Illinois. So I got a good view of that. We had an interesting approach because we went out and then we went back facing eastwards again. So this is the Illinois side of the Lake Michigan. It's an interesting approach. That was a trip. I definitely recommend the seat because it only for $5, or not $5, $50 extra, you get all that extra business class red room. So definitely that made it a 4.5-star trip, but I gotta say I'm being extremely generous here because the food sucked. So service great, food horrible, seat great, and you're about to see my experience just got a lot worse with the 3-hour TSA line at the end of the video. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in 8 months. No, I'm kidding. I'll try to upload more. But have a great day. Enjoy this clip of this endless line. Bye bye.
Looks like they haven't processed anybody. And
I've never seen people like me.